A very good morning. So again, so this is your Microsoft project dashboard. If you click, I don't know whether how many of you already have the Microsoft project. If you already have Microsoft project, you can click on this Microsoft project, then this is the dashboard that you have. So I'm going to open the Microsoft project now. So this is the first one you click on the Microsoft project. So this is the dashboard that you will have. So if you want to start a new project, so click on the blank project here. Click on the blank project. So let me just very quick introduce on what is the interface in this dashboard. Okay. So first of all, so this is the quick access toolbar. Okay, so this is quick access toolbar, and then we have this recording the tab. So we have a few of the tabs, which is task tab, resource tab, report, project view, and format. So whenever I say go to project tab, so you will know you have to click on this project. Okay, and then in each of the tabs, we have the group. Okay, so you can see the line here. So we have the group. So in the task tab, we have the clipboard group, we have form group, we have schedule group, we have task group, we have insert group, and we have property group. Okay, and then inside the group, for example, inside this schedule group, so we have a command. This is out there. This is indent. Okay, so this is linked. This is unlinked. So we have each of the buttons here, we call it command. Okay, so normally I would say go to the task tab, go to the task command, and click mouse on. Okay, so that's all for you to recognize the name. Actually, for all the Microsoft software, so that every time they will call it, this one is a tab, this one is a group, and then each column 2 is the command. So normally the report view we will view as a Gantt chart view. So of course you cannot see any Gantt chart because you didn't click any, you haven't insert any task and duration yet. So normally we will have this walkout view, and then this is the Gantt chart view. Okay. So before you start the project, so first of all we want to create a project. Okay. So once you create the project and click the blank project, so this is the first view that you will see. And then if you notice, this is the green line, very thin green line here. It will show you the current date. Okay, the current date. When you open up this Microsoft project, the starting, so they will straight away point, means that this is your current date, the thin green line. Okay, but of course, normally we are not going to plan our project started from now, from the current date. We will start we will plan the start date for the future. Okay, so first of all, if you must change this start date, because by default they assign this start date as the current date. So by default you need to change the start date. So based on your hands-on exercise, so your project, the contract project duration is started from 15 November until 28 February 2021. So you need to change your project start date. Okay, so you can go to the project tab. go to the project information. Okay, so you will have start date. So change your start date to 15 November. Then click OK. Then you will see a dotted line here. This is where you start to plan your start date of the project from 15 November. Okay, once you have done, that's it. Okay, save. Okay, so first of all, after you setting your start date, then you need to look into your calendar. Okay, so you have to check on your calendar whether it fulfill your it fulfill your Gantt chart or not. Okay, so the time, because you are doing for the time scheduling, so you need to look into your calendar first. So to check your calendar, same thing, go to the project tab, go to the project information command, click it. So you will have the drop down button here, calendar. Okay, so normally we will choose standard only. So unless your project require for the 24-hour shift, then you can choose 24-hour shift, or your project is only happening at the night. Then you will click night shift. Okay, so because why we need to choose this different calendar? Because it will affect your resource assigning later on. So for most of the time, we will choose on the standard where we following the standard for working hours start from 8 and then start from 8 and then clock out at 5. After that, we just click OK. So this is the standard calendar that we have to choose. Okay, and then we have to look into our working time as well. So to look into our working time, same tab, go to the project tab. We have a command here, change working time. So click change working time. Then you will see your calendar, your standard calendar, where you have been chosen here. Okay, for calendar, you are choosing for the standard. So this is your calendar. So you can check. So the gray here, okay, the legend is non-working. So the white one is the working. You can click 15 not working, 16 start working. Okay, so your project schedule will be start from 15 because 15 is not working. But don't worry on that. So the project will auto schedule for you. Okay, so you can look into the working time. Okay, by default, you can check on the right hand side on this dashboard. The working time is start from 8 to 12 and then continue from 1 to 5. This is by default. Okay, default work week on calendar standard. Okay, so it is by default. If your working your company, your organization's working hours is different from the default work week time in the standard calendar, then you need to change. Okay, so if you're looking back to your hands-on exercise, okay, so the hands-on exercise mentioned that your labor working hours is from 8 to 1, then continue from 2 to 5. So to change the working time for your calendar, so you go downstairs here, they have an exceptions and work week tab. Click on the work week tab. So you have a default, this is default. Click on the detail. Okay, so you can check Sunday, tak ada working, non-working, so tak ada masa dekat sini. So you can see on Monday, so very blur, very light color, so it is start from 8 to 12, from 1 to 5. Together, same together with the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So your working time is started from Monday to Friday only. So Monday to Friday. You can highlight it or just click it and drag, or you can click control and select one by one. Okay, drag it. Then you change your working time. Set there to this specific working time. So dia akan keluar. So you change it from 8 to 1, from 2 to 5. Okay, you can double check. So everyone is already setting for every day, weekday. Then just click OK. So your working time is changed. So you can check here from 8 to 1, from 2 to 5. Okay, you can click anywhere. Okay, so this is how you change your working time. Okay, and then somehow there is some conditions where you need to assign some exceptions for the working day, especially when there is a public holiday deadline on the weekday. Okay, public holiday tak kerja kan, so you need to inform Microsoft Project so that they will not assign that day as a working day, so they will postpone a day. Okay, so you need to tell the project so to make those public holiday as an exception in your schedule. So again, to the same place, go to the exception tab. Then you type your exception there, especially on the public holiday. For example, the first one is the Christmas. From okay, and then we have our New Year. And then we have our Chinese New Year from 12 February until 13 February, 2 days holiday. Yeah. So this is our exception. Okay. So once you assign the exception, you can view here. Okay. So dia akan letak non-working. So the schedule will not assign any working days for on that day, on 12th of the February. Okay. So this is sometimes happening for the meeting as well. Okay, for some of the construction site, they will have the weekly meeting, monthly meeting, or yearly meeting. So yearly is too far away lah. So we talk about if they have a weekly meeting. For example, every morning they have their weekly meeting. Okay, so means that every Monday morning there is non-working, but afternoon it continue to work. Okay, so to assign the meeting, okay, you can put one option meeting. Okay, you can put one option meeting, start from for example, start from 15 until the end. Okay. So you can put on the meeting and then click on the detail. Okay, so you can set it working time. Maybe it's only on afternoon, and then it is recurring pattern, whether it is weekly, every Monday. Okay, so the range of recurrence is start from 15 and by this. You can set a date and by so they already AutoCAD there are 15 occurrence means that there are 15 weeks or every Monday you will have your working time is only from 2 to 5, for example. Okay, so this is where you can set for something. Okay, because we are not using this, or so I'll just delete it. Okay, so you can even set at here summer sahaja. So once you have assigned correctly the project information related to the calendar, okay, you already double check, make sure everything is correct. So if it is already done, then you just click OK. You just click OK.